Tune in to the untold. Everything gonna unfold. Tune in to the untold. Sit back, relax. Relax. Please sit back and relax. This is the untold.
Yo, what's good? It's your boy Rex Hardy Jr. Welcome to another episode of the Untold. This is what we call in the LA Edition. Like, I got people everywhere, and I definitely got close homies, brothers, sisters in LA that I really rock with heavy outside of music. And this dude here, like, it's so dope because, like, I really know his journey. You get what I'm saying? Like, I was around it.
For real.
So to see, like, his moves, like, I was hype he was here. You get what I'm saying? And it just happened to be we here at the same time. But my boy, like, a super producer. He's just a creator. He's not a producer. Like, that's just something he does. But this dude, one dude, he definitely inspires me. I've told him countless times with my boy, Brandon, B.A.M, Hodge.
Yeah.
Bro.
This is tight, bro.
Yeah, this
is super cool.
Yeah, this is a long time coming.
For real.
Yeah, that's good to see you. Yo, what you
Likewise.
up to? Like, what's good with you?
Man, just cooking.
You cooking?
Trying to connect the dots.
Lock it in?
Yeah, it's funny. Like, I've been out here like 2 years now, but like the reason I got here is not what I'm doing. So it's like getting here and then having to pivot almost immediately. It's kind of brought something out of me that I didn't know was there, but it's been the best thing.
Really?
So I'm excited for where I am and like the growth in my journey. And like, it's funny, I was just with JJ.
Really?
That's who it was.
Oh, okay, got you.
I was just with JJ and we was talking, and it's funny you even mentioned like you see my whole journey. I was talking about the first show on the Breakthrough Tour, Kansas City, when I saw y'all.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I'm Doobie cousin. And y'all just took me in.
Oh, it was a wrap.
Yeah, because
wrap.
you know I was over there. I was on the slave ship.
Oh, we gonna get to that.
We ain't gonna say no
we
names.
ain't gonna say no names, none.
Yeah.
But I swear, I was
Yeah.
me and Tiff, we was out somewhere, and I was just thinking about stuff. I'm like, boy, if this person's available, and I thought about us, and I thought about that tour, also going into leaving from that tour, you coming out with us.
Yep.
Then leaving and going doing some stuff where I was just like, you did what?
Yeah.
But again, we about to get to all that. But yo, like, let's start at the beginning for Brandon. Like, what? Because the people you are related to in itself is a lot.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I was just talking to somebody about looking at certain people and being like, okay, I want to do that, or just being pushed into doing something because you're around it.
Yeah.
So coming up for you, what were you looking at as a kid? Like, where did it start for you? Did you start out wanting to do music, or early on, like, what was it like coming up as little Brandon? Like baby Brandon?
Yeah. Nah, the first word, there's only one word, and this is for real. The word is Doobie.
Really?
I wanted to be Doobie. That was my hero. As far back as I remember, I wanted to be him.
It's crazy. 'Cause I tell him that all the time. He's so many light years ahead. It's like not even like he's that much older.
Right.
But everything he was doing seemed like something I knew I wanted to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay. And then, but your angle is completely different because you related to him.
Yeah. So like, you know, for those that don't know, first cousins.
Yeah.
Our parents are siblings. His father, my uncle, passed a few years ago. Miss you, Unc. But yeah, as far as I can remember, growing up in Holy Trinity is what it was called. I would just be like near the drums, and drums are my first love.
Yeah, facts.
Even in my bag right now, I got a Dave Weckl Back to Basics DVD and a Modern Drummer with Tony Royster in my bag, the DVDs.
That's hilarious.
But Doobie was the first, man, because Doobie was like, he was like a Dennis Chambers that I knew.
Yeah.
you know, because he was like so far above all of the other drummers in the area, but it was like my family.
Yeah.
It was like we look alike. So I used to tell my mom, like, I want to walk like him.
Idiot.
Nah, but like I just wanted to be like him.
Yeah.
I wanted everything that he was doing, I wanted to do. And then from there, I was into art in other ways, drawing.
All right.
I was heavy into drawing. I used to draw sneakers and stuff and cars. And
That's just something that just started? Like, how did you get to that? How old were you then?
when I could draw, you know, like
Oh, really?
like when I could walk, I was playing the drums and like beating on the pots. And then as soon as I was able to start writing, I was drawing.
Gotcha.
And I remember being in elementary school and like really loving art class, and I would draw Jordans.
Oh.
You know, there's a big connection for me and Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
But Jordans, like I was drawing Jordans, then I started designing Jordans, my own versions, and designing sneakers. And that's when like the real artistic things started coming out. I just was designing everything.
Yeah.
And like I remember showing like my mom vividly. I remember showing my mom a drawing, and it was a drum. It was like a tom. And I was explaining it to her, and she was like, I don't think that exists yet. And that was like kind of early being to inventions and those kind of ideas.
Okay.
And now where I am, I have my own tech company, have a lot of ideas about the future, and plan to like be Steve Jobs in some kind of black way.
Yeah.
You know, so it all kind of goes back to that though, like drawing, imagination, and just, you know, loving the drums, loving everything creative and artistic.
Yeah.
And that's just as far as I can remember me. You know, I didn't want to be in school.
Yeah.
It
Oh,
was
I'm
just-
sure.
Let me just do artistic stuff.
Definitely wasn't a go-to of mine either.
At all.
Yeah.
I get it.
I was like, but it was weird because I had like almost perfect attendance.
Mm,
But I went and did nothing.
for sure.
So it was like, how do you get these kind of grades? Like I passed majority of the time, but it wasn't nothing. Like if you got perfect attendance, you should be doing something.
Right. Wait, so let me ask you this. When did your grades start slipping in school? Like, was it ever good and then it got bad, or was it always
My
kinda
grades were just always
middle?
minimal. Yeah, like in the middle. They weren't terrible, but they weren't great either. It was like I had some B's,
Yeah.
some C's, maybe a D in a class I just didn't care about. But long as I passed it, I was cool.
Yeah.
But no, the whole A thing, if I got an A, it was just because I really, matter of fact, it was so crazy. My math teacher in 8th grade, I'll never forget. She called my pops. I was like, this dude is not doing his work. Like, something's going on. So my pops came up to school, threatened me the whole nine.
Nice.
I'm like, okay. I was like, you know what, man, let me just lock in. Like, so I just started doing the work. It wasn't hard. I just didn't want to do.
Right.
Crazy thing is, bro, so she called him back up there because she said, Mr. Hardy, he's cheating. Because he can't, last week, he got a D. Today, he got an A. And I'm like, and I basically got in trouble. He was like, who? So again, like I get school just what, it was like, you damned if you do.
Effort.
Yeah.
You just didn't feel like putting effort, but when you did, you
Exactly.
showed up.
Yeah.
That
So,
was me.
Yeah. So it's like my energy, I just knew that wasn't where I was at with it.
Yeah.
So I didn't want to waste their time or mine.
Facts. You were thoughtful.
Yeah.
You were thoughtful about everybody. Yeah. It was the same for me, dog. It was
That's
the same.
hilarious. Yeah.
It was the same. Like, what's funny is, like, every time the school year would start, it's almost like people with New Year's resolutions. Like,
Yeah.
they'd be trash all year and then be like, I'm about to get it together.
Lock in.
You're right.
Yeah.
So it'll be like August. We start the beginning of September. So I would be like, I'm about to be good this year.
Oh, yeah.
So that first progress report, excellent. By the time that report card showed up,
I lie to you not.
back in my ways.
No, I lie to you not. That's exactly how I was.
Yeah.
I've never heard anybody say that back to me. Like, I've never said that out loud.
I
But
don't think I have either.
Yeah, but literally August, I was like, you know what?
Yeah.
New year, new school year, new
New me. Yeah.
Definitely was only like a month.
Yeah,
and
for
then I
sure.
was back to the old me.
For sure. It's funny because I'm really nostalgic and like sentimental.
Yeah.
So I have all of my old notebooks and all of that. So I could even track it in my notebooks, like from like September to like Halloweenish. I got like really clear notes, great handwriting. And then after Halloween, I got drawings and like really messy handwriting. I just checked out.
Yeah.
And I paid the ultimate price in 8th grade when I stayed back.
Oh, you did? Oh.
I looked
well,
in the
yeah.
mirror like, whoa, like I really did it.
Yeah, and see, I mean, that's definitely another level, because now you're looking at these people like, I'm not supposed to be with you.
Right.
all.
But here's the funny thing. So I was always a grade ahead because my birthday is late. Like my birthday is Monday, the 23rd.
Okay.
So I was always the youngest in my class.
Me too.
So when I stayed back, the way I justified, I'm like, I'm where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah, me too. So, yeah, because my birthday is November.
Okay.
So I was always a year under than everybody ahead of me. Yeah, so I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yep.
So we had a family trip planned to go to Disney World, and I couldn't go because I had to go to summer school.
Oh.
Only problem is I didn't tell my parents.
Okay.
The people who were over the trip told them.
Right. The leaders of the house.
Yeah, the powers that be was like, you all haven't talked to Lil Rex yet?
Oh no.
They was like, why? What happened? They was like, I don't think he can go. My mother got in that car and whooped. She did. But again, school just wasn't, I wasn't disrespectful or nothing.
Yeah,
It just,
bro, right.
that just wasn't my thing.
Right. It wasn't behavioral stuff with me either.
Yeah.
It was just effort. Like art though, A.
Yeah.
Band, A. I started getting F's in gym in high school because then I was really into clothes. Like I was designing clothes, super into the fashion thing. And I was like, I'm not finna sweat and then like have to get fly again.
Yeah.
So I'm not changing.
And
So Mr. Dunn, go ahead and give me this F. I'm good with it.
It's funny because in high school, in band, I was one of the freshmen that was in that Vans band, right? But it was a total Nick Cannon situation.
Oh.
Totally Nick Cannon. That drumline thing was partly me. And they wanted us to march or sometimes march or do the football games on Sunday.
Oh.
I said, I got to play
That's
in
our
church.
work day.
Yeah.
We got
And it wasn't even on me getting paid then. I was
Right.
like, no, Sunday, like for me to get to the next level, I have to do this service.
For sure.
They failed me.
Yeah.
For sure. He didn't lead me back, but that semester, because once that semester went to something else, it was all in school work.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But so let me ask you this. So in high school and with drums being your first instrument, like what was your outlook through high school? Like were you just, because like when did you get into bass? That's my first question, one of my questions.
So bass came, I was in 10th grade.
Okay.
And my cousin Billy.
Shout out to Billy.
Shout out to Billy.
Yeah.
My fellow middle childer.
You
we got a lot in common because we're both we in the middle of the sandwich.
got you. Okay.
3 siblings, 3 boys. But Billy, we was leaving. My parents let me hang out with because by this time my pop started a church. I was like 7, so I wasn't around them as much. So seeing Doobie and Billy and Kevin and them was like a joy for me because I couldn't do it all the time.
Yeah.
So anyway, it's 10th grade. Doobie got a rehearsal at the church, so Billy picked me up, let me hang. And when I get out the car, when he's dropping me off, he gave me the CD, and it was Jocko. It was Jocko's, it was his big band album.
Okay.
And so I took that in the house and I listened. I was like, oh my God. So then I just started I became obsessed with Jocko, and then I asked for a bass for Christmas. And that was it. Then it was no longer do I have to be a mediocre middle of the road drummer. Now I can find something, because being in that family, Doobie is Doobie on drums, Billy is cold on drums, Kevin is a demon on drums, people don't even really know.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the 3 of them are animals, and then one of my best friends, Skeeter,
You already know.
he right there, so it's this is not built for me to succeed.
Yeah.
So
I have to be real with myself.
Right. I got to look in the mirror and do some self-work. So the bass really was
Self-worth.
I really found Jocko to be I could be like this guy.
And that's a hell of a person to hear and be like, this is what I want to do.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That would normally be you know what? I'd rather just listen.
But you know what it is? The thing is, even looking at what I'm doing now, I'm doing a lot of orchestration and that kind of stuff now.
Yeah.
it was his big band album that I heard first, so it wasn't him
Oh, gotcha. I
shredding.
get what you're saying. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So I didn't even realize that one day I would be an orchestrator, or that I would be writing big band music myself. So I didn't know that all of that was grabbing me, but he was the focal point. So I focused on him. Then I saw his DVD. I got it. I think my parents bought me his instructional DVD, and it was Curtains.
It was,
I learned everything on that DVD, and then, Thaddeus, Terry Tribbett.
oh yeah.
It was just like that. There was the Jill Scott Live album.
Oh, that changed everybody. Yeah.
So it was Jocko midied with the Jill Scott Live album.
Did you say midi?
Midi. Like a midi through.
Right.
It was Jocko and Jill Scott that really like changed my whole world. But those out like Terry.
Yeah. No, I got it.
And I learned everything. And the first song I learned how to play, or that I played out loud, it was Do You Remember Me? Doom down, doom.
Oh yeah.
When Terry started it.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I would wear everybody out in school.
Oh, so you mean that's where you played it at?
Yeah. So we have recording or music fundamentals class, and you had to learn how to play a song on the keyboard, the guitar, the bass.
Oh, got you.
And I picked the bass because I was around that time. So I played that, and I went crazy. I played it every day. Played it every day. And then within 6 months, a lot of people kind of knew I got the name of being really good really fast. Within 6 months, I was doing gigs.
Around the city.
Yeah, playing with dude. And then this other dude named Trent at the crib, I started playing with him. And it all happened fast. So I was playing well within a year, like doing gigs.
So let me ask you this. So how did it feel knowing how you feel and felt about Doobie as well? How did it feel in that moment to start getting calls? Because there's a certain thing about getting calls from guys you look up to.
Yeah.
Like I just get called to do some shows with Marvin Winans.
Oh, I already know.
Do you know how
I know you.
You know how hype I am?
I know. I do.
I said, wait.
I actually do.
I was like, wait, we're playing, like, what, is he preaching? They was like, no, he's doing concerts. Dog.
Oh, my God.
Like, I'm about to pay tribute to Dana Davis like nobody
Oh,
has
my.
ever.
I'm happy.
Yeah.
Because I know you. I already know
Me
what
and
that means.
Javon was just talking about Michael Williams. There's
Oh,
certain
man.
guys
Yeah.
that
Yep.
it's just like, if they didn't do Kevin Bronson, certain drummers, if they didn't do what they did,
Yeah.
I don't know.
I already know. Yeah.
Dog. I'm
That's
about
tight.
to, and Percy Beatty of all people.
Oh,
called
my
me.
God. That's tight. That's tight.
And you know, that's Percy. Like, I mean, he did R. Kelly and some everything. But as it pertains to him putting bands together, I remember times we was opening, like this group I played with, Youth Edition, we'd open for BB and CC. Like that
That's
Heaven Loop
crazy.
would show up.
Oh,
I was
my
like,
God.
oh
Yeah,
my
yeah,
God.
yeah.
So I'm hype about that. So, but to your point, that's what I'm asking. Like, how did you feel in those moments knowing Doobie was like, yo, cuz, like, I need you. Like, I want you to play. How did that start?
I felt like, I remember, like, one of my first rehearsals that I was about to do with Doob. I looked in the mirror on the way out the house. We had this mirror right in front of the door. And I looked and I was like, it's time to become a man. like, it was like a movie, but I was dead serious.
I'm
like,
sure.
I'm like official.
Yeah.
And it's like, I can't mess up. And also I'm ready.
This is what I've been working for.
This is it.
That was like when the Temptations walked up and recorded My Girl.
Yeah,
right
exactly,
before.
exactly.
They looked like, yeah, this night is going to change everything.
For real. And it did. And
How
it
old
did.
were you then?
16 and a half.
Okay.
16 and a half. And like, not long after that, actually, Doobie bought me a bass because I had this Squire that I got from my parents,
gotcha, yeah.
my little starter, and I beat it to shreds. It was just tired of me.
Yeah.
So Doobie bought me this bass, this bass from this 5-string from we had this place on the East called Daddy's Junkie Music. I don't know if y'all had that.
Nah.
We had Daddy, so he bought it from there. It wasn't sweet, the bass, but it was the gesture and like the belief.
Right. But was it better than the Squire? Or no?
Not really.
Really? Oh,
Because
gotcha.
something was wrong with the pickup.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I never actually got to really fully play it out.
Yeah.
But the fact that he invested that.
It was more of
in
the
me.
act.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah, that's where it really was
Yeah,
at for me.
it was
That's
heartfelt for sure.
Yeah,
Oh, I got you.
yeah.
So, cause it's crazy, like of course, like hearing Doobie, I mean, like I said, he was so many light years ahead. But then we just started hearing your name, like, cause it was like this Connecticut, cause there was like certain clusters of musicians in certain age groups
Yeah, right.
that was showing up in certain spaces.
Yeah.
And in Connecticut, they was like, dog, they not playing.
Yo, it was really me. It was me, Kevin, Skeeter, and my boy Bunt. Bunt, we're all the same age.
Oh, okay.
You know, we're all born. Well, me, Kevin, and Bunt born in '86, and I think Skeeter was '88 or '89.
Oh, okay.
But even me, Kevin, and Skeeter, we went to high school together.
Oh, okay.
So
that's
we was in band and gospel choir together.
Ooh.
So it was like a gumbo that was being cooked in real time, and we all was in it.
Yeah.
And we was like, you know, we was trying to be like what was it, Soundcheck, Terry Tribbett's band.
Oh, okay.
With Thaddeus and Paris.
Yeah.
And Spank. We was trying to be like that, and you know, do that with Doob. You know,
So how did you? Because it's like with what Doobie was doing, dog. Like everybody, like I had people in my family that was in the industry for sure, but with the person, like you said, somebody you can touch, and be like, you really just did Kimberell's. It's like these are timeless. Like
like that was like, it felt like I was Michael Jordan's son.
Yeah,
And like we had just won, beat Charles Barkley. Now.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then on top of that, my Uncle Ivan, he was out with John Key during the Show Up era. So there was that happening at the same time. Rest in peace.
Yeah.
Love and miss you, Unc.
I just mentioned him in this video Friday.
Really?
Yep, when he was playing with Karen Clark.
With Karen.
Oh,
yes.
Him, Liddell, it was...
Yeah, that's crazy.
Because I saw them at the Chicago Theater.
That's crazy.
And we just did it with Jen Friday, so it brought back, but yeah.
That's crazy. By the way, my Uncle Ivan, Liddell, and Reese Fitzgerald together is insane.
Oh, what?
It's insane. I watched that show up, and man.
Well, Eric Bryce was on guitar, right? Are you the video?
Oh yeah, exactly.
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 Oh yeah, that unit was serious.
Yeah.
With Chris Key on percussion. Chris was just up there because he was
right. But I wanted to be him. I'm like,
you didn't think I didn't?
Yeah.
Man,
like
please.
Young cat.
I'm like, so you just get to hang around Liddell, like, yeah. But again,
that was a dream.
Dog, listen, what? John P. Key is your pops. You just out,
bro. And it was. I just remembered also vividly. Like I remember when we got the Show Up video, the VHS for y'all.
Yeah.
Right. We got the VHS, and that was the same day I think my older brother came home with the Jordan 10s. The ones where he just came back, knocked on the floor.
Yeah.
But he had the white and black ones.
Yeah.
It was the same day. I'll never forget that.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
So let me ask you this. So coming from high school, where do you move into musically or mentally? Like knowing how heavy you were into the arts. Is that the arts thing? Was it just something you knew you just loved? Or, you know, what?
So, I was in high school, I wasn't drawing as much, but I was getting into clothes real heavy.
Okay.
So I was like making my own clothes. Like at any given point, my parents can come home and open the garage and I got bleach everywhere and
you was there with it.
Yeah, I got my Timbs on, stepping in bleach, walking on my jeans, cutting them up, sewing different, like cutting up Mike Bibby jerseys, putting them on shorts. I was doing all kind of stuff.
I didn't know you was there with it.
Yeah. I got a legendary story where I was a fool. I'll tell it later, but I was doing a lot. But so that was happening while playing the bass. And I remember it was 9th grade. This is before the bass. I'm going back a little bit. 9th grade, I remember the guidance counselor was like, you're going to need 3 years of foreign language for college. And in that moment, in 9th grade, I said, this is my last year of Spanish. Like, I'm not doing this no more. Because I knew I wasn't going to college. I had no idea what I was doing, but I'm like, I don't believe in that. I'm not doing that. So
wait, because you hadn't picked up the bass.
I hadn't picked up the bass yet,
but
so
you
I didn't know
knew,
what.
Yeah, it just wasn't.
It just wasn't school.
Got you.
You know, so into clothes, and then also Kanye West comes out with College Dropout around the same time.
Yeah.
And that, like, so it's that 10th grade year. So much of my identity was like birthed because here comes Billy changing my life with this Jocko CD, Jill Scott Live, Kanye College Dropout. And when I saw Kanye, it was like the icing on the cake. It was like, you can be yourself. Because I was like, I wasn't like a thug like some of the kids at school. I wasn't super churchy like some other people I knew. And I was just like, I never really know where I fit. Like, I'm a subpar athlete.
Yeah.
I played freshman basketball, trash. Freshman football, trash. I'm just like, I don't know where I fit.
Yeah, I was like, who am I?
Who am I?
Yeah.
But when Ye came out with College Dropout, my life changed, man. And I was like, and he's been, I wouldn't say a North Star, but he's been something like that in my life ever since. Like, I mean, I've lost, friendships defending him.
Really?
Yeah. But I don't regret it. Like,
no, I get it.
He's perfectly human and flawed, but the man is brilliant. And the brilliance that I seen radiating out of him brought something to the surface for me.
Yeah.
And that's when I really started to find myself.
Got you. So, okay, so coming out of high school, because again, like if you coming out of 10th grade now, you like 2 years into like kind of seeing what could be next.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying? So out of high school, what was your first situation musically?
So I graduated barely, like couldn't even walk the stage in rehearsal because I didn't know.
Oh yeah,
It was crazy.
Yeah.
I was wild.
Yeah, them was different times.
Man, my GPA was like somewhere in the negatives. Like Antarctica temperatures.
Just thank God you made it.
Yeah, basically. I still have a reoccurring dream that I don't graduate.
Oh, that's horrible.
Like, God is just like, I'm going to make sure that you don't forget this.
Yeah.
So I'm going to keep this live.
Donald Lawrence says, don't forget to remember. That's the most confusing.
No, for real. Right. Yeah, they could have said that a whole other way.
Yeah, a completely different way.
Right. No, but so soon as I graduated, like a month later, my big homie Ace Livingston, legend.
Oh,
legend.
bro, yeah. Shout out to Ace.
Shout out Ace.
Ace was light years ahead too.
For real. Ace was like Jimmy Haslett from the Yellow Jackets, but again, attainable and reachable. Like was Dennis. He was like that before Cats was even really on that with the Tobias and the sixth string. Like Cats wasn't even really. So anyway, Ace called me, and there was an artist he was music directing for, named Javier.
Okay.
And Javier, on the time, this is 2005, he was on Capitol Records. He had a song called Crazy, and that was his big hit. Ace was like, yo, I can't really do this. Would you be interested? And that was my first tour. Me and it was Will Parker on drums. My man Matt Cuson from Boston. He used to work with Brian McKnight. Matt's an amazing virtuoso guy on keys. And then Jeff Giddy on guitar. And Jeff Giddy is now super big producer. I think he was nominated for maybe producer of the year at the Grammy, something crazy.
Oh,
but
geez.
Jeff, Jay Giddy, or Giddy's what they call him now, but he was on guitar. So that was my first situation, and then while we was on that run, we had a show in Houston, and I'm in Houston, so I hit up Terrence Vaughn.
Oh, gotcha. Shit.
I think maybe Billy. One of them connected me. I was like, yo, who should I hit? They was like, yo, call Terrence. So I think it was Terrence. I called Terrence, hung out with them, and then they connected me with this play that they do with Gerald Levert and Kelly Price. The company was out of Houston.
Oh, okay.
So as soon as I was done with Javier, I started doing that. So I'm out with Gerald Levert on this play, Kelly Price, Don D.C. Curry from Next Friday, who was replaced by Tommy from Martin.
Oh, okay.
But I got fired right before that. First and only time I got fired. Incredible story if you'd like to. So yeah, from that, Jaheim,
Yeah.
and then from Jaheim, the Breakthrough Tour, Mary, with JJ.
Oh, that's
Called
how
me
it
to fill
jumped. Okay.
And that's kind of how I got to connecting with you.
Yeah.
And then from there, it just kept, kind of kept going.
And so let's go to the, because definitely once you locked into Jaheim, that's when we linked. And again, like I was just talking to somebody and they thought I was so many light years ahead than what I was. I'm like, no, it was just when I got married, because she was who she is, it was the attachment.
Yeah.
So I was young as like in '06, I was what, 24, something like that?
You were smacking. I still got the show. I sent it to JJ.
Oh, the one you had to learn?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Rest in peace, Luke.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
So I was thinking about Luke, and I was texting JJ, and I sent JJ that show.
Oh, wow.
Because I keep everything. I have everything.
Yeah, you got to send me that.
Absolutely. And y'all was in Tampa.
Yeah, you got, oh.
With Black Ice doing the intro.
Yeah, all facts, yeah. You got to send me that. Bro, but that tour, it was crazy because even when we would talk to you and just some of the stuff, because again, our band, I was the youngest dude. Our band was full of men.
Yeah.
And when I say
They had
men,
vets.
yeah, we
They
was
had
at vets. But me, I'm still the youngest one. So I think because of who I was around, people just always thought I was, but like building a relationship with y'all and knowing some of the, I don't think people understand some of the stuff y'all were dealing with.
Yo.
It was unbelievable.
Dog,
When-
curfews. Of course, sharing rooms, and it's like, that is so whack.
Ah, that's horrible.
That's got to be outlawed. Like, 2 grown men.
Yeah, that day is over.
3 to 5 months? Are you kidding me? Nah, so sharing rooms, curfew.
The curfew thing blew me, bro.
Dog.
Because we wanted to hang out one day. You was like,
I can't leave the hotel.
I said, you have to be kidding. You was like, but y'all could possibly come to our hotel. We can chill in the lobby. I was like, JJ, we not doing that.
And I swear we was at like the Comfort Inn too. Y'all was somewhere like, y'all was in them Hiltons. And you know what I'm saying?
But
we
so
was
let
in
me
the
ask you.
Comfort Inn.
Let me ask you this.
Econo Lodge.
Econo Lodge.
Sound like tongues.
That's where you give me your credit card like this for the presidential suite. Because it's just 2 conjoined rooms.
But it's only $30.
Oh, definitely. And it's the same room, though.
Right.
But no, so let me ask you this. In that moment, because again, after that, like we would listen to you, and I was like, yo, because JJ, I don't even know what JJ was about to do.
What, why I sub for him?
Yeah.
Having his first child.
Oh, okay, got you.
Yeah, he was like, I'm about to be out. My first.
Yeah,
baby,
so it was like, so okay, that makes sense. So it was one of the things where we was like, well, no, he can't stay.
Yeah.
Like, he has to go. Like,
Yeah.
we feel it. But again, like, by you doing that tour with Jaheim, and JJ just kept referencing me, he was like, bro, you have to pick the bass player because you know how you are.
Yeah.
So I just kept listening. That's why every day I would say something to you about whatever. I would even tell
Yeah.
Will stuff
Wow.
because I was hearing stuff that I probably would play if we rocked together.
Okay. That.
So, yeah.
This is the first time I'm hearing that.
Yeah,
That makes
no,
sense.
facts. Yeah, so I'll be like, yo, bro, like, either try this or, nigga, you killing. And I remember one time, I don't even remember what type, the bass looked like it was for Prince.
Oh, we was in Concord.
He brought
near
it for your,
Sacramento.
did you play it at the show?
I played at the show. He was trying to sell me this bass. It was some wild.
Wasn't it
looked
mad
like
expensive, though?
Yeah, it was like 10 grand.
Yeah, I remember, yeah.
And I was spending 10 grand just on clothes and Xboxes.
Yeah.
Stupid young kid, but it was like it looked like a flame.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah,
I remember.
It sounded good too.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
But I remember, like, in those moments, and JJ just kept asking. He was like, Rex, man, so you know how Mary is. You think, I was like, no, he cool. I was like, because anything he need to know, I'll make sure he know it before it gets to her.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, because at that point, I started building a relate. You know me, nigga. I ended up, I knew how Mary walked.
Yeah.
Like, this whole, when she would come in, I was like, all right.
You knew what the vibe was.
Yeah, I was like, we good. Like, just, that's what I was like, we the church hood dudes.
Right.
Like, we walk, and I got that from Luke, Kern, Gerald, even Nissan and them, and Zach,
Yeah.
Gerard Barnes,
Okay,
rest
okay.
in peace. It was like
Yeah.
what they walk, because you notice me, I always, whatever band I'm with, we're like a family.
Facts.
it's us against everybody.
Facts.
And I don't mean
Always.
it's like, and when I say everybody, nobody's gonna mess with who we
Yeah.
get. But I learned that from them. It was like they used to get off the bus. I was like, y'all are stars.
Yeah, it's like the Bulls.
Yeah. Yeah, for real. So, but in that, like I said, JJ would ask, I was like, no, Brandon, I was like, he got it. I was like, lock in.
Man.
But with you doing that tour, what was you noticing? Because again, I've been on that end and even looking at things now that I want to do, but you seeing this every night. And now, because it was not even 2 months later, you was out with us.
Yeah, the Pepsi Smash.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Brooklyn.
Oof.
I remember I got that.
I had
stuff
on
too.
a red shirt.
Yeah, you
and
sure did.
Yeah. And you would always play with Beats headphones on.
Yeah, I had no in-ears. Still to this day, no in-ears.
What did you do on the tour we did when we was playing your music?
Beats. It was the beats that went in the ear.
Oh, sure was. Yep, it's fact. Okay.
Yeah.
But okay, so in that moment in 06 is when, what were you, like, did you think that, okay, yeah, I'm ready to do a gig of that magnitude?
Oh, no.
You didn't?
No. But the way I was then and now, I was just fearless.
Oh,
like
gotcha.
almost ignorant in a way, like just I didn't know what I didn't know.
Yeah.
So I was just like, this terrifies me. Like I've never seen a stage that big.
Yeah.
Like it was like a city.
Yeah.
And like you was at the top, Sean and
Luke.
JJ was right there, and then Luke and
Yeah.
That
And
was
the singers was up there.
oh my God, yeah, Carlos, Tiffany,
Yeah.
Sarah.
That was the biggest thing at that particular point. That was the breakthrough tour.
Yes.
And
Yes.
because I'm scared of heights.
Oh, you was up there.
Yeah, so when they brought us in production rehearsal, I was like, I don't think this is a good idea. But it's like, what you gonna do?
Right,
Like,
right.
either you gonna let a 15 foot, whatever the case. But so we figured it out. But yeah, so like in that, because I remember seeing our first tour, and then in like 05, seeing Aaron Spears with Usher. And even though me and Aaron kind of started cracking at the same time, he was just bigger than life. And so where he sat on the Usher tour is where I sat on the Mirror tour, far state.
Yeah.
But I was looking at his setup like, no, you're a star.
Yeah. I saw you the same way.
So
I saw
yeah,
you
right.
the
Okay,
same
so
exact way.
that's funny. But I mean, in hindsight, I guess I get it because I was
Yeah.
looking at, I mean, like, because Aaron and it was in arenas, and I was like,
Yeah.
and
But
like
we played arenas too.
No, we did, yeah,
We played arenas and pavilions.
yeah,
And
yeah.
that was the first time I played on something at that scale. And so just even like angles and like perception, like mind you, when I'm watching y'all show, y'all Huggy and them didn't allow nobody backstage when y'all was on stage.
Oh, okay.
So I'm down, so I'm looking up. So just the imagery,
Yeah.
I'm just like, these people are like, this is God's band.
But mind you, we just hung out backstage.
I know.
Yeah.
At catering. And then
Yeah,
I'm like,
totally.
But by that time, Kendu, he had taken a liking to me.
Yeah.
Kendu,
You was always in our room.
yeah.
Yeah.
So he let me come watch the show at the board with him.
Oh, got
him
you.
and Horace.
Shout out to Kendrick.
Shout
No,
out
that's
to
my
Kendrick.
guy, bro.
Yeah, that's
That
my
is
dude.
my man. I love
my
that
dude.
dude. He changed my life. Like, and Mary did too, for sure. But
Yep.
Kendu, when he rocks with you,
Yeah.
you good.
For real. For real. He did the same for me.
Yeah, oh yeah,
We
he
got a
loved,
story.
Yeah.
We got a story I'm sure we'll get to about Japan when he told me my tracks was whack.
Absolutely, I definitely was gonna bring that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was
Kendu's
just sitting
been a
there
real
like,
important.
Kendu, he's like, nah, man, it's. But what's funny is I kept bringing that up when you came back. When you did the song, I would laugh at him and his. I was like, bro, I said I have a picture. I don't know if you got it too, but it was a picture of me, you, Kendu, and I think Kyle.
Oh, I need that. No, I don't.
Yeah,
I've
I
never
swear I
seen
got a
this
picture.
before.
Yeah, I'll send it to you.
Please.
And your computer's open.
Wow.
We was in Japan and we was outside. We was like in these little cubes.
Oh, I know what picture you're talking
know what I'm
about.
talking
In 07, when we was out there with Fergie and Carole King.
Right, but we was in Japan, right?
Yeah, we played the
got you.
Budokan.
Right, yep. There.
Tokyo.
Yeah, so I remember you playing tracks, and I was like, nah, nigga, you got it. It's growth.
Yeah,
But dog, when you came back,
yeah.
they were basically begging.
Man.
They was like, you don't have no time available in the next year and that. But no, so going back, like, what's the transition? Because then in '06 you start doing, Mary. But from there, like, when did the production bug?
That's when I got the itch. It was on the Breakthrough Tour. I remember the day. I think we was in, it was like either Carolina, we was in Raleigh or Richmond, Virginia.
Okay.
But I was at the board, and y'all were doing Be Without You. And when Mary hit the, and I remember that shot through me like a lightning bolt, and I was just looking around, and I was like, whoa,
Yeah.
I want to do that. So then that night, Brian Michael Cox became my hero, and I was like, I got to do this. And so then I'm obsessive. Like, when it's Jocko, it's Jocko.
Yeah.
When it's Terry Tribbett, it's Terry. When it's Kanye, it's Kanye. But then when it's B. Cox, it's B. Cox now.
Yeah.
So I didn't start production right away, but I started thinking about it more.
Gotcha.
And then I was touring with Pharoah Monch, this rapper, and we were doing the Rock the Bells tour, and it was like Pharoah, Mos Def, Common,
dope.
Kweli, all of them,
Yeah.
Wu-Tang. And I remember, I think we were in New Zealand, we were in Auckland, and they went record digging, and they let him and the DJ let me come, and I was just like, just watching them, and they was picking up a bunch of rock records, and I'm like,
Yeah.
rock? It was like, yeah, like hip hop is a lot of rock and soul.
Yeah.
And I remember we had a break after that, and I went home, and you remember my cousin Kelly, Kels?
Oh, absolutely.
So we went
Kels
home,
is a
legend. That's my guy.
Kels, my man.
So we went home, and I hit Kels, and I'm like, yo, man, can you, because I knew he had his NPC at the church that he played at. I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
could you bring me there to like work on some? So he brought me there, and he would go sleep like on the chairs, and I would just sit there. He taught me how to use the MP and the JV and like the
Wow.
MoFat.
Yeah.
And I would just start trying to make beats. And I remember I went back to maybe it was Complete in New York, or what's that rehearsal spot? They closed it. They had one in Brooklyn and one in Manhattan. Maybe it was Complete. I don't know. But I went to rehearsal and I played Pharoah this beat that I was doing. And it was the first beat I ever made. And he was like, yo, this is crazy. And I was like, I'm a producer.
All of a sudden, right.
And at that point, I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
this is what I do.
Gotcha.
And the second beat I made was trash, but the first one was great. And that was the beginning. And I was just like, for that first year, by that time it's 07. So for that first year, Kelly let me hold his MPC, so now it's at my house. All of his keyboards is at my house. Like, he just let me use
shout out
all
to
his.
Kelly,
Yeah,
man.
Kelly.
That's
Kelly, I tell people that dude taught me.
Oh yeah, I remember
Like,
you told me.
Yeah.
And he's a genuine dude. Like, he's really
For
one
real.
of them guys. Like, he does it because he wants to.
Yeah, he cares. Like, it's from the heart.
I rocks with Kells. Yeah.
It's from the heart. So fast forward, in my parents' living room is Kelly's MPC on like a stool. I got the motif from the church, our church, right here. I got a record player and I got records. I'm just building my record collection. So that, and then a year later, I got my laptop, and then now I'm like messing around in GarageBand. Then not long after that, I came across these guys, Sturkin and Rogers, and Evan Rogers and Carl Sturkin. Shout out to them. Changed my life. These are the same guys that discovered Rihanna.
Ooh.
And I remembered when my first gig, Javier was signed to them, signed to their production company. So I remember being 18 and I met them and I knew that they were affiliated with Rihanna. And I told them, I was just like, nice to meet you guys. I'm gonna be a star one day. So nice for y'all to meet me. Something like that.
Yeah.
So circle back, when I started making beats, I hit Evan and I was like, I had his emails. I'm making beats now. And that was before Umbrella came out. So they were working on that album.
Oh,
Good Girl Going Bad. So I was like, I got some beats. And he was like, well, we're working on Rihanna, Good Girl Going. Well, they didn't say the title. And he told me what they were looking for. So I did this track. And he was like, this is not it, but keep working. Mm-hmm. About 6 months later, I hit him again, sent him tracks. Now I'm in Logic. And I'm kind of moving in Logic.
Yeah.
He's like, these are good. And he was like, we got this artist named Hal Linton. Shout out to Hal. It's my guy. Bobby Saint now. But he said, we got this artist and we got a song. We don't love the beat. Can we send you this acapella and see what you can do? So they sent me the acapella, and I took the song and I made a new beat and I sent it back, and they were like, "This is great." They was like, "We just did a joint venture with Universal. How would you like to be our first writer?" And our first writer we signed, writer producer, and I was like, "Yeah." So by that time it's 09, and I got my publishing deal, which brings me to SIR when I'm back with y'all filling in.
Oh yeah, that's when we did.
That.
No, definitely. That's when.
Good Morning America.
Yeah, but I'm trying to think of the album. That wasn't the London album, was it?
No, that was the LeBron James soundtrack.
Strong with.
We did Stronger.
Stronger with each tear or something.
No, just Stronger.
Oh,
Remember?
Strong. Yeah. Yep, I remember. I definitely
Stronger.
remember. Yeah, Stronger.
The LeBron movie just came out.
So that was what year?
09.
Oh wow. So what was the year? No, that was later on. I'm trying to think of when we was in Atlanta. We did the Tabernacle. And you pulled up on us?
That was like 14.
It was that far?
It was
later?
something like
okay.
that.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah, there had been a good amount of time that had passed.
Okay. So, yeah, because I got to get to that to tell you how I felt when you pulled up in that car. I was like, what am I doing for a living? Like, this ain't working. Like, I'm working backwards.
Oh, that's funny.
But no, so what was the moment in... Because, again, now you going through... Because, again, you remember what Ken Do said.
Yeah.
But then it flipped to, now you're meeting people in the industry that know them. But now these people are vouching for you, though.
Yeah.
So it's like you coming from a whole different angle.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Because me and you would always have those conversations. Like, if people look at you as a musician, they don't see you as doing nothing else.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
That's another thing Ken Do said to me that night in Japan. He said, you're going to be a musician or a producer.
Yeah.
He was like, man, we're like partners with Rodney Jerkins. He was like, we pay you.
Yeah.
Which one do you want to be?
Yeah.
And then I went home and I was like, I got to stop touring.
Yeah.
And like I stopped a little bit. My livelihood suffered. I lost money. But I was just like, I got to become good at this. I got to be recognized and respected at that.
I remember you telling me. So in that moment, what type of toll did that take? Because again, now you got to stop, because what you were doing, you loved doing.
Yeah.
But now you trying to move into another vein. You get what I'm saying?
So it wasn't as hard, because now at 37, I can look back and I can realize that the drums were never like my stairwell. I'm going to use the stairwell as an analogy. The drums were never my stairwell. They were a step on my stairwell.
Gotcha.
Even though when I was in drums, that was my world. Zildjian magazines, DW magazines. Then bass, I'm like, oh, this is my world. And then I found production. I'm like, bass is just another step on the stairwell. Then production. So it wasn't as hard to leave it, because it's like, okay, this is a part of my toolkit, but I'm not going to be Jocko.
Gotcha, right.
I realize I'm not Dave Weckl or Dennis Chambers. I'm not going to be Jocko, this production thing. And now now I'm even looking at myself now, like, production is just still a piece of something else.
Yeah.
It's another step. So it wasn't super hard to kind of leave the bass behind, in a sense. But what was a shock was when he told me, when Ken Do said my track sucked, it was like, I didn't think he was trying to hurt my feelings, but I was just like, I didn't think they sucked, though.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, damn.
But you really didn't act like, because you were you offended? Oh, I was about to say.
I was more confused.
I get it. Because you didn't act, that's what I'm saying. Even with that, your energy didn't change.
No.
Because some people could take it and be like, oh, cool. Then they start acting funny.
Yep.
You was still like, okay, whatever.
Yeah. I was confused, because I'm like, I really thought this was good. I said, all right.
But what's funny, knowing Ken Do the way you know him now, things like that he said, he didn't always mean. I'm not saying he didn't mean it.
Yeah.
But you get what I'm saying? Like, he would say something to me, he'd come up to me and be like, man, why are you playing that?
Yeah.
I'd be like, because it fits. And then he'll come back later like, nah, I was just messing with you.
Yo,
like,
I was talking to Ken Do, had to be 3 weeks ago, and we were talking about that.
Yeah.
We were talking about, not that specifically, but that him being like that.
Yeah.
And he was another musician that y'all had that ended up getting let go. And there's something happened. They was just kind of talking about Ken Do.
Yeah.
So he said to me, he was like, yo, when I would say like, y'all whack or stuff like that, he was like, I didn't mean it. It was like, and I was like, I know. He was like, it's almost like this is how he shows love.
Absolutely was.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And even though I didn't recognize that in the moment in '07, I didn't think he was just trying to comfort me because I'm a rational person. I'm like, what would he have to gain by like putting me down?
Yeah, right,
I'm
right.
just some young dude filling in.
Yeah.
Mary don't know my name. Like as many times I filled in at that point, it's like you was introducing me to her every time in prayer because she couldn't remember me.
Right.
And I told her this when we started working. I was like, I've been in at least 8 prayers with you, and you was like, nice to meet you.
Yeah, you like,
Same
what?
guy. But it's, but I think even stuff like that, I've had to really learn like things aren't personal.
Yeah,
Because
for sure.
it's easy to be like, you don't remember me after the 3rd time. Like,
Yeah.
it's easy to take offense to that, but it's just like, man, she had a lot going on.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Life is life.
Yeah.
For all of us.
Yeah. So, no, it wasn't super hard to transition into production from the bass, but I remember for a while I neglected being a musician and telling people I was a musician and playing.
Yeah.
was a
I
point
remember
where-
that. You went, it's almost like almost like you weren't saying it, but you was like, bass.
I don't know what that is.
I'm like, the thing you've been playing for the last. But that's a hard, because I remember Sean Hinton had did that at one point.
Mm-hmm.
He left Mary to like pursue production. I was just like,
Yeah.
you know me, I love production.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I came and stayed at your crib for a while and we just vibed, but
Yeah.
it takes a lot to actually step away
Yeah.
from where your money is for real coming
real,
from
yeah.
to go into a space where you're not sure what's about to happen.
Yeah. I think that happened for Sean around that time too, because I remember Kendu was like, yo, this is trash. Your stuff need to sound like Sean.
Yeah, oh yeah,
'Cause
absolutely.
He was like, Sean stuff smacking.
100%.
It was like the same time.
Yeah.
And I took that too, and I was like, okay. Even to this day, the way I name my tracks after that incident or situation, I name my tracks the way Sean was naming his.
Really?
To this day, from that moment.
Wow. That's like,
Yeah, like they all like the date, the date, the BPM, and the key.
oh yeah, yeah. I think I get that something like that from him. And that's funny because Sean is like, and Ken do when he, like I say, when he rocked, so he was giving Sean vocals.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And we
They had
would
a
be
session too, a proper session.
Yep.
With him and his cousin, this writer that I know, they came to LA to work. Like he was there.
Yeah.
You know,
That's crazy
yeah.
because you look at them and that stuff, like I said, you dream about them moments. Like you
Yeah.
flying to LA to do what?
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Like
you like, different at that point than like a Timbaland or a Eric Hudson. Like
Yeah.
you're being hired.
no
to come.
facts. And he
That's a
loved
big
Eric
thing.
Hudson.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
He loved
Yeah.
that dude.
Y'all was playing maybe a little after that. Y'all was playing 25/8
Yeah.
because Eric did that.
Yep.
I was playing 25.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, matter of fact, it's a video where we doing that in rehearsal, but Day Day's in the video.
Davon.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he's playing my drums. And then he just started acting like Day Day.
Oh my, I got to see that.
I sent it to you. It's on YouTube.
Oh man.
But I just remember that because, we was doing, I think, Good Morning America. But we was doing that 25.
Okay,
And you know, when Ken do, like I said, when he see you as a producer,
Yeah.
he see that as a whole different.
Yeah. It's almost like an equal.
Yeah, oh, totally.
And when you're not that, it's like, you work for me. You know?
I was like, and thank God he respected us.
Yeah, definitely.
And he made sure we were straight, but it was just like, I saw the difference.
Yeah, the line was clear.
Yeah.
It's like, we homies, but
But-
y'all ain't making no records with us.
Yeah,
That's over here.
and that was funny, which is why I want to get to, like with you, when was the turn? Because like I said, by the time you came back to Mary, you had already started doing what you do. But
Yeah.
where was that production turn after that moment of, okay, I'm trying to figure this out?
So let's go back to I signed my publishing deal, 2009. My first placement comes out in 2010, Ice Cube, a song called Drink the Kool-Aid. And then from there, I get a placement with Tank on his Now or Never album called Amazing. And then Tyrese heard that. And I'm out here January 2011. I got a homie that was out here working on this independent film, and he brought me out here. He was like, we got to score this movie. So I'm out here, just faking it till I make it. I don't know what I'm doing.
Right.
My man Aaron Sledge.
Oh, bro, shout
Aaron.
out to Aaron.
Shout out Aaron.
Yeah. That's what I got.
We were managed by the same guy. So Aaron hit me and was like, yo, man, Tyrese loved the song we did on Tank. And like, would you be cool with sending some ideas over? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm coming in town to work with him on his new album. I'm like, I'm in LA. Like, I just happened to be here. He was like, let me see if you can pull up. He called Tyrese, told him, next thing, Aaron called me back and was like, yo, his manager about to call you. So I get a call and his manager screened me. And it's like I was about to talk to the Secret Service or something.
Yeah.
I was like the president. So then Tyrese get on the phone. He's like, hello. It sounded like Shredder. Shout out James Avery.
Oh, my
Shredder
God.
Ninja Turtles. But Tyrese get on. He just asking me questions and telling me he liked the song. And was like, yo, can you pull up? I'm like, yeah. So I called my homie who I was with. I told him, and he was like, yo, I'm on the way. So he left where he was at because Ty lived 2 hours away at the time. So my man left where he was at, came and drove me 2 hours to Ty crib. And I'm playing Ty beats. And, you know, he rocking with him. And then there's this one I played. It ended up being the song called The Rest of Our Lives with him and Brandy.
Oh, okay.
So I played that beat. Tyrese stopped it. He stood up and he looked at my boy. He was like, you can go. He's staying. And looked at me. He said, I'm staying. And he was like, you can go. And then he just walked out the room. And I was just like, so my boy was like, yo, man, kill him. You know, and that's another thing, like a good, he's like an OG, like mentor.
Oh, God.
My boy Phil. Like Phil, he could have been like, yo, you out here. I flew you out here.
Oh,
to work on
yeah.
this
Oh,
thing.
that is a big, yeah.
But he was like, yo, this is it. Stay. Don't forget what we doing. He said, stay here.
That's a friend, dog.
I've had a lot of people like that in my life, like which has really helped shape the person that I am.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But so
wait, were you nervous in that moment playing records for Tyrese?
Super.
Or you were?
because at that point, I'd never been that far or with anyone that big.
Got you. Okay, yeah,
Working
that
on
was
Tank. I just sent the track in. I never met him.
right. Okay, right.
Ice Cube, I never met him.
Now
I
you
just-
in front of them
I'm,
playing.
in front,
beat.
I'm at the man's mansion.
Yeah.
The one I saw on Cribs. I'm
Yeah.
like, this is like, I'm here.
Yeah.
So, long story short, you know, I ended up staying and, you know, he was like, yo, I was like, I don't got no clothes. He was like, yeah, we about the same size. So he let me go in his closet. He was like, get whatever you want. You know, fresh Uptowns that he ain't never wore, or
Yeah.
Nike, you know, Nike Airs. So, you know, I got some clothes, and then he was like, I got some writers coming in to write on this album with Aaron. Like, Aaron's coming in tomorrow night, and Isa was in there,
yeah.
Barris. I had never met them to this point, and a couple other people. So before we picked him up from the airport, he had a session with the game. So I was like, all right, you know, I'm there. And so we playing my tracks in the car. So we get to the game session and we in the studio and it's heavy in there. Like all his homies is there.
Yeah.
Like just surrounding the room.
Right.
So Ty was like, yo, I got some tracks. And then he told me, he was like, yo, go get the CD out the car. And I'm like, all right. So I went and got the CD. So I come back in and I hand him the CD and like, you know, all game homies just looking at me like,
Yeah.
you know, that LA, you know, that look. So before he put the CD in, he was like, yo, I'll never forget this. He was like, yo, either this is me or it's Frisbee. And I was like, all right, go ahead, put it in. Pause. So, put the CD in, and then the first track came on. It was super R&B. I'm like, no, stop. And so he's like, no, let it ride. So he let it play, and he was like, yo, that's hard. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
But I'm like, the next one. So the next one came on, and it was a sample I made, and it was like an old 70s kind of sample. So the sample started playing, and then when the drums dropped, he looked at me, and he was just like, and then like everybody, like the whole room just chilled out.
Yeah. It wasn't so tense no more. Yeah.
And 5 minutes later, I'm standing behind the board like this. Like, this is the board, and it's me, Tyrese, and Game, and we standing right here writing the hook to the song, to my track. And I'm like,
That's crazy.
whoa. So then we get back in the car, And I'm just sitting in the front seat like this. And then I look at Tyrese, he's just like, yeah, man. I was like, whoa. Mind you, I only known him for a day.
Yeah, no, that's, huh?
I only known him for a day. Because the day before is when I went to
Oh,
his house
that's
to play him beats.
got you. Okay.
And then he told me, he was like, yo, you staying, he's leaving. So the next day, I'm borrowing some of his clothes. We had to go to the game session. My boy met me at the studio with my suitcase. So after the game session, we go to the airport to pick up Aaron, Isa, and all of them. So I'm in the back of the car. We on the way back to Tyrese's crib. And I'm just in the back like, man, I hope I get one on this album. I just hope I get one. I'm scared.
Yeah.
Fast forward, after the first week and a half, I did 11 records. And it was to the point that the other producers that he brought in, they start coming in my room and they started writing on my tracks. They was like, yo, you got the hand, bro. Like, this is your time.
So what do you think that, like, because it's like even back then, like when I would hear your stuff, you always heard different.
Yeah.
But like what was, because even you, stuff that's dope now, you were doing it then.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but isn't it like, where did that come from on the production side, like as it pertains to the type, because your tracks didn't really sound alike.
Yeah.
You got elements.
Yeah.
I know your elements that
Yeah.
but still, even the track itself, it's like, you did that?
Yeah. No, I think it's more clear now, but I've always been very eclectic.
Yeah.
And, you know, the first, up until fifth grade, like fifth, sixth grade, we was kind of like in the hood.
Yeah.
And then we moved kind of to the suburbs in sixth grade. So then, you know, I'm hanging out and I got some white friends and like we listening to like Green Day and watching Jackass. And I'm just like, oh, this is cool too. Mm-hmm. So that started to build this very like broad taste in life.
Yeah.
And that's all that started spilling over in everything I was doing. And very much so now. Like now I'm that 16-year-old again, where I'm just like, now I'm sure of myself.
Oh yeah.
Like I kind of spun the block and like had to figure some things out and went over here, did this for a while. And I'm like, I think I'm about to try to be Metro Boomin. And
Yeah.
now I'm just like, I'm that 16-year-old kid again. Like just kind of open to just everything creatively.
I was about to say the possibilities.
Yeah, so I'm back there. But what you was hearing in my music was just the eclectic person that I was.
Yeah, because dog, when I came to your crib in Atlanta and stayed, I was looking like, like I would hear your tracks in the morning playing. I'm like, first of all, he hasn't been asleep.
No,
I'm like, what are you on?
not doing that. It was on the volcano. That's what I was on.
Oh yeah, that. Don't look up what the volcano is.
Yeah, that's not for this.
Yeah, that's
ain't not for this.
But dog, it's like you had speakers in the kitchen.
Yeah.
You had a setup in the dining room.
Yes.
I was like, yeah, bro, you different. And then like, but so in that, like, when you moved into the production realm so heavy, because like I said, you know, you did the Tyrese thing, then it swooped back around to now him introducing you to different people as like his producer, seemingly.
Yep.
So it's, because it's like, is that how the Mary thing jumped off?
So to button up the Tyrese thing, I hope to get one. I ended up with 12 out of 14 on the album. And I was
Wait, which album was that?
Open Invitation.
Oh, yeah.
That's the one with Stay. That was my first
Oh, yeah, got you. Yeah.
So that began, it was just like a boomerang of events. So after that, now I'm living in Atlanta. I'm connecting with Troy Taylor. Then we do a record called What's Best For You, #1 on Trey Songz. Working with Seven Streeter, working with Chris Brown. We got a song with him and Kendrick Lamar. And it's just all of these things are happening.
What are you feeling in those moments? Because these aren't just people that stay down the street.
No, it's interesting because it's not what you, when you think of these moments before they happen, it's not what you ever think it's going to be.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, cause you can't anticipate certain things, like your third eye or your mind's eye. It always colors things. You don't think about the fact that you might be limping that day you get that good news. You
Yeah.
don't think about those kind of things. So in real time, it was like, wow, this is cool. But then I'm just thinking about the things that ain't happening. It's like, well, why can't I be in the studio with Chris? It's like, yeah, this is great, but why I'm not there? Mm-hmm. So it was bittersweet in those moments, but all of that led to maybe 2014. Tyrese hit me and was like, yo, I just had Labor Day weekend. I just had like lunch with Mary and Kendu. They had people over, and he was like, I talked to Mary about like maybe producing the album. He was like, so I'm gonna need you. And he was like, I know you used to play with Mary. I know that would probably mean a lot. And I'm like, yeah. Oh, even before that, I ended up on Mary's My Life Part 2 album. The one with 25-8. I did a song with her and Taraji P. Henson called Get It Right. My boy Lil Ronnie.
Oh, Lil Ronnie, yeah.
Lil Ronnie brought me in, and he was like, yo, I'm about to do Mary. So I made a bunch of beats. And, you know, we picked one, and we worked on it. And then that became that. But still, I'm not in the room. Or I ended up in the room, but it's like I'm still kind of like a Robin. When I come in the room, Kendu's like, yo, I know you.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
So fast forward, Tyrese like, yo, we about to put the team together for this Mary album. So Mary's about to come to Tyrese's house. I'm in LA. And when they get to the studio, you know, they're walking in and Mary's like, hi. You know how Mary is. Like, you're not really not saying too much. Just kind of going on about her business. And then Kendu right behind her, he's just like, I know you. I'm like, Brandon. I used to play bass. He's like, oh, what's up, man? What's good? I'm like, I'm coolin', man. Good to see you, dog. He's like, what you doing here? I'm like, oh, I produce. Because he knows nothing.
Oh,
since
got
Japan.
you. Yeah, got you.
Even when we did Good Morning America with the song from the LeBron movie, and went to Toronto, he wasn't at that show, so he hasn't seen me long time.
Yeah.
So he's like, "What you doing?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm doing production. I'm one of the producers that Ty brought in." He's like, "This shit whack?" I'm like, "Nah, it's good." He's like, "We'll see."
Yeah.
You know. So I'm like, "All right, cool." So we go in the studio, and then I start playing beats, and the first one I played, you know, Mary's sitting there, and then she started rocking, and then she was like, I like that. So then I played another one, same thing, and Kendu was just like, man, this is crazy. So they start pulling them up, so we end up doing 2 songs that night. So Kendu step out while they in there writing. Kenyon Dixon was the songwriter.
Oh, crazy
Because we all came up together.
Yeah.
So Kenyon was there, I'm there, Isa's there. So yeah, Kenyon and Isa, now it's all coming together. They're writing the songs together. I think Davion, you know, Sir and Smoke, brother Davion, amazing songwriter, artist. So anyway, we step out in the kitchen and Kendu's just like, yo, bro, like, what you been doing? Like, your stuff sound crazy. I'm like, thanks, man. I got 2 #1 records now.
Yeah.
I've done this. I'm on Chris Brown. And he's like, yo, you crazy. I said, yo, I really took your advice when you was like, yo, you know, my shit was whack. And I had to step it up and da-da-da-da-da. And he was like, I hate me. I said, no, I needed that, bro. Like, thank you. And he was like, yo, like, come over with us to Marvin, you know, where they work. I ain't going to say where they work.
Yeah.
He's like, but come over to the studio with us. I ended up with 7 on that album, Mary. And then that's when we touring and start playing Strength of a Woman. We you know what I'm saying? Essence playing.
Yeah.
You Plus Me.
Absolutely. Because you remember, first of all, when you came back, I was like, listen, bro, for us to be up here and for you to see your records.
Yeah.
The way, because I remember when that started happening.
Yeah.
And we would play your records like the breakdowns. You'd be like, dog, I didn't know my song was going to be like that. Your songs became moments.
Yeah. I cried, man. I remember we played Essence, man, and we played You Plus Me. And it was that chorus. The chorus, to me, on that is similar to Be Without You when she does the bridge and...
Yeah.
So the... on You Plus Me.
Yeah.
When I looked around the Superdome and I saw all them people and I heard them sing
it sounded like
that,
an anthem.
I was like, yo, This, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's, the full circle was, and even like how that happened while we in the studio after, you know, we left Tyrese's house and went to another studio. Kendu was up there at the board with Mary, and they was talking about the tour that they had to do, the end of the London Sessions tour. Mm-hmm. And it was like, yo, I don't know if it was Jay, was like, somebody not available. I was like, who we gonna get to play bass? Mind you, I'd stopped being a musician. I'm all that. Kendu turned around, he was like, yo, you still play bass? I'm like, yeah. He was like, why don't you come out with us? And I was like, yeah. He was like, yeah, we could work on the road, make these records. So it's just that quick that I was like, I think the first time that I was able to say, yeah, I'm a musician again.
Yeah.
Because I had to ditch that for a while.
Yeah.
And it's crazy. It's just all the full circle of it all.
Yeah, because when you came back, I was like, Brandon, hold on. You've been a producer. Yeah. Things are slightly, but it was like I understood because I mean I wasn't a fool to what you was doing. Just like we was out at one time. I don't know, was it when No Limit dropped?
I think we might have been out when No Limit came out. Yeah.
Dog, I was so hyped.
We were in New York.
It was something like that. I know we was at a casino.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Because we went to celebrate.
We sure did.
Yep.
No. Here's what happened. We were in New York when it came out because I remember I was in a hotel and I first saw it on like Apple Music.
Oh, okay.
When we celebrated is when it went #1.
Oh, man. Okay, got you.
We were about to go to London the next day after playing Foxwoods in Connecticut.
So it was a casino.
It was a casino.
Got you. Yeah, because I remember that. Yeah.
So we had like a dinner.
Yep.
And we
I
dog,
was so hyped. I was like, you was like, yeah, bro.
That was wild.
But again, it's like moments like that, dog. Mm-hmm. Again, going back to what something like Kendu said, or just being in the space of like knowing Kales let you use his MP. Now, those moments.
Yeah.
Because now you moving, like I said, you moving around. I was like, yeah, B.
Yeah.
You want something different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like it in that space, were you comfortable just being there? Or were you, because you one of them people, you always thinking about something else. Mm-hmm. But did you let thinking about something else kind of take you away from that, or you was cool sitting there for a while?
I was cool being there because actually with Mary, I always wanted that to be my gig.
Yeah.
I was always filling in. Mm-hmm. So for the first time, I remember when I came back for that second half of the London sessions while me and Mary was working.
Yeah.
I remember like seeing like the tour booklet and my name as bass player. I still got that stuff. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, this is finally my gig. Because I saw Mary, that gig to me and always was and always will be, that was like Michael Jackson.
Right.
It was like Mary.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Still in my mind, it's still like that. So
yeah.
I was finally like, this is mine now. This is my gig.
And then, but again,
I was happy to have, I was content.
Yeah.
Still pushing.
Yeah.
Doing what I'm doing, making records. I actually made a record while we was out on that tour that ended up coming out on this artist named 070 Shake.
Oh, really?
I made this. You used to like this track. You probably don't know the song, but I made it in the hotel room. And now it's like...
It's not the one I was dancing to in the...
No,
you know
that's
what I'm talking about? I love that record, dog.
Yeah, I remember that.
I still got that video. No, but dog, I was listening, like I said, man, I was listening to your records like, dog, this dude, he's really done his homework.
Yeah.
And that's another thing I want to tell, like, musicians or producers, whatever, like, every time somebody say something, it's not a slap in the face.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? Take it as constructive criticism, make your changes, and then make whatever better that you can.
Sometimes niggas got some game that you need.
Absolutely.
So it ain't about, like, what you say. It's like, hey, are you right?
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just being open.
Yeah. So let me ask you this. So with the space, because I remember you had came to Chicago for a minute. Mm-hmm. Like, you one of them dudes, you would make a move, and I'd be like, wait, why are you doing that? Mm-hmm. And you'd be like, even your studio in Chicago, I was like, this dude.
Yeah, I went there.
You weren't playing.
No. In my mind, bro, I am Steve Jobs. I am Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
Like.
No, you've been saying that.
Like, and it's really going to happen. Like, I've been talking like that since I could talk.
Yeah.
So even going back to, you know, the arts and stuff, like when I was little Brandon, I was saying these things before I knew what they meant. I was saying I'm going to be the richest person that's ever walked the earth before I knew what those words meant. People were telling me that I was saying this stuff because I wasn't even old enough to know what it means. So that means it was in me to come out.
Got you.
So my life has kind of followed those breadcrumbs. Like, even my parents would name, they named me, I think they told me they gave me the name Brandon Alexander Hodge because God told them that there was wealth on me when my mom had me in the stomach.
Oh, wow.
So that kind of stuff has always followed me, even
Yeah.
to this point. You know, so yeah, that house in Chicago, I was 10 minutes from Jordan crib. Like, I wanted Jordan's crib.
Yeah, I
I was
remember.
15 million short, but I'm like, you know what? We'll be 10 minutes over here, and then when I'm ready and got it, we gonna go there.
Yeah.
Even though it just sold, that's still my house.
You still want the house.
That's mine. They don't even know it. If you're watching, thank you for keeping it warm. It's been like cold for a few years, and like they've been trying to unload it. So thank you for taking over, but I'll be home soon. Because I'm
Just
coming back to
FYI.
Chicago. Chicago's not over.
Oh,
I
they
did not want to leave Chicago.
Okay.
The circumstances like kind of made me and my wife pivot, but
Yeah.
that's my house.
Well, I mean, I know I definitely have an everlasting key.
Hey,
Over there.
of course.
Definitely the
Of course.
definitely the lock code.
Oh my
or something.
God, man.
You've been saying that's gonna be your crib forever. And I believe it, bro. Because everything you said, you've done.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying? That's one thing I definitely rock with you about. You would be like, all right, bro, yeah, I'm about to work on this. Then I'll pull up to your house in Marietta. I'm like, this is your house? You like, yeah, bro, but again, I love that because you know how to build something here. Okay, hold on, we got to make a move. Go over here. And you may go through not even a drought, but just a period where it's like, all right, well, this pivot, put a halt on this.
Yeah.
But now, and some people can't do that. Like, that's not easy. Look, I mean, it took me 18 years to leave Mary. 18 years. Bro, you know how loyal I was to that gig.
I know.
I
know.
You was there.
I know.
You was like, so you not going to sleep? I'm like, no, dog. She want to hear the intro tomorrow.
You talked about leaving, and then but I didn't believe you.
Yeah, I didn't
So
believe
then when
me.
you left, I'm just like, this is real?
Yeah, dog.
So I'm proud of you. You know, we ain't really talked. But
Yeah.
I'm proud of you for that. Like, that took a lot.
Dog, I appreciate it, man.
For real.
Yeah. And again, it's like nothing solely on her. It's just the time. It's like you grow.
But that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Like, you taking that ownership over your life. Like, this is what I need for this next chapter.
Yeah.
Like, that's most people would just die in that position and be like, I'm never letting it go.
Oh, yeah.
And you were just like, oh, it's time.
Yeah. It's
I
like, God
did it.
forbid something happens to her. Now I'm stuck. You know, knock on wood, nothing happened. But you get what I'm saying? It's like, no, like I have to, in your case, like you said, for you to move into that production phase, you had to stop what you were used to.
Yeah.
Mary was everything. I mean, I've done Idol, Shaka, whoever.
But you came back to that.
I always
That was home
came back.
base.
Yeah. So it's like, but in that moment, like I said, just seeing guys like you knowing how to pivot and be like, all right, yeah, that's enough of this. Or like, I respect that.
I appreciate it.
I respect that on many levels, bro.
I feel like I got an internal clock where it's like, before I overdo something, I'll just get out quicker.
Oh,
It's
God,
like,
yeah.
Like, you're not going, I'm not finna be, I'm not finna be Patrick Ewing on the Orlando Magic.
Yeah.
And
No.
you being like, hey, Pat,
Yeah, that's
come
enough.
on, sit with us.
That's enough.
You're not, that's never gonna be me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be more like Bron, where it's like, he's probably gonna retire while he's in perfect shape,
Yeah.
putting up incredible numbers.
Same thing with Kobe.
Exactly. Well, I would say Kobe, he still was balling, but it was, you started to see his age
Oh,
a
you
little
saw
bit.
it, but Kobe was so good.
He was so, that's the thing.
Yeah.
He was so good that even him at
Coming down,
80% is
yeah.
it's still above, niggas 100.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
that's what I mean.
Yeah,
like,
I get that.
But yeah, like you said, when you in shape and you can still like get up and down the court like that,
Yeah.
that's how you want to leave. So
It
like,
takes a lot.
oh, it takes a whole lot.
It takes a lot because it's almost like leaving money on the table.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And then sometimes you do.
Yeah.
But there's a bigger vision.
Yeah.
And even my Instagram name, I didn't realize that I was so stuck on vision, but my Instagram name used to be a Vision.
Yeah.
Now, at this point, with my vision, I'm clear that vision is a part of my gifting. But even throughout my life, everything was about vision. I didn't even know it.
Yeah.
And it was like I could see, so there's no reason to stay here.
That makes it. I mean, that explains how you move perfectly.
Yeah. Yes.
If I'm honest, that definitely,
Yeah.
because you would say stuff, I'd be like, you about to do that when?
Yeah.
You be like, you was like, I have to.
Yeah.
And I would just wait to see what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And then I see you make the move. I was like, oh, this fool here.
See, but then it's also like, I think early on, it's still a work in progress, but I think one has to be kind of delivered from people and free from people.
Yeah.
Because when you're still thinking about people and your decisions, you won't really do what's best for you. Mm-hmm. You'll do what's best for the people that are watching you. So I think I don't know if I always had this, but I just would be like, I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go down in flames, or I'm gonna win.
Yeah.
And you gonna watch it.
And
And I'm gonna say it too, because I need a witness for when I get there. I need you to tell people I said it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I need evidence.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a real person.
Yeah.
You know, so. And also, one thing to go with that. Walt Disney, another hero of mine, but there's a movie out on him called Walt Before Mickey. And that has really shaped my life in a lot of ways. It shows Walt before he discovered Mickey Mouse.
Gotcha.
Because once he discovered Mickey Mouse, it's curtains. Like, what we think of Disney, that's once he found it.
Yeah.
But it shows him being evicted. It shows him trying to, like, you know, give his wife pep talks. Like, no, we got to do this. It shows him convincing his sick brother, come help me run this company that ain't working. And they say my videos, my laugh-o-grams ain't funny. That's me. It's like, I did this. I was living here. You saw me with the Bentley and the Porsche, and then it's just like, ran out of money.
Yeah.
Got this nice little Benz over here.
Right.
The Benz, but it's this little thing. It's just like, it's all right.
Yeah.
And then after that, then it's like, got me a Rolls Royce now. But it's like, now that's gone. Let's get this. It's just like whatever has to be done.
Yeah.
Get smart along the way, but like I'm not afraid to like come back to the ground. Because another thing too is when I was on the ground, I like to think of it like a flight or being on the ground. When I was on the ground, I didn't treat people bad.
Yeah. No,
So when I come back, it ain't like, look what happened to you. Because everybody's plane is going to land.
Yeah.
But depending on how you was to them people when you was on that ground, that's going to determine how they treat you when you come back.
Absolutely. No, those.
Because you coming back.
Oh yeah.
Everybody plane going to land.
Yeah. Somewhere.
Unless the rapture hit.
Yeah. And then all of our planes are up.
Then we just...
So what you got? So what you have going on now? Because it's like your journey to this point. Like I said, you've always just seen the future. So like, where are you at now?
In the future.
Of course you are, and you mean that too.
Yeah. No. I'm just the music I'm making the music that I love. I'm at a place now where I'm not even attached to outcomes. Like I'm not even making music that I love and being like, I know you're gonna love it. So whoever the artist is, I'm just like, whether you like it or not, I love it.
Yeah.
And I feel free.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? And I think even a byproduct of that is when you're in that place, that's when people want what you have, when you don't even care if they want it. It's
Absolutely.
like, that's when they want it.
Yeah, that's 100% right.
And I'm not there just because of the reverse psychology of it, like, I know that's what's going to draw me
Yeah,
stuff.
nah.
But
You
just
actually
like,
believe it.
I'm just loving what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Like, it's 5 a.m. and I'm over here dancing, like trying not to wake my wife up.
Yeah.
To my music. That's where I'm at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? On the music front. And then, you know, in the film, I got a cartoon that me and my wife started that hopefully will be live on Netflix or one of them things next year.
Oh yeah.
So that tech stuff that I'm doing, just inventions and ideas, just what I think the future looks like in that department. And yeah, that's pretty much. I'm writing a few books. Dyeing my beard to keep it black.
Yeah. No, see me, I'm committed.
Yours looks good.
Yeah,
But yours, you got a nice like an even kind of thing.
Like an even flow.
Mine just be like
spotty.
Mine just kind of be all over the place.
Oh
so
no, I got you.
I got to give it a little help.
Yeah,
You know,
like pull it all back together.
Yeah, make it one color.
No, dog. Listen, man. I'm so glad you pulled up.
Yeah, man.
On
Thanks
this.
for having me.
Yeah, because I know neither one of us really talk like. Just we introverts for real.
Yeah, for real.
Like we being out. So for you to be home.
Yeah.
And it was like, I was like, bro, you could do it. He was like, oh no, tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, for
now,
sure.
dog, I appreciate you, man. Like I love you. You know
you
what
too,
it is.
man. Of
Like
course.
you're.
Proud of you.
Yeah.
I'm glad to see this.
Oh no, say yeah. Shout out to Javon. This is a whole thing, man.
Yeah.
And I have to do more here.
Yeah,
Like LA, it's a lot of stories out here.
for real. I like that. There's a lot of stories out here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
It
lot.
really kind of brought the was it Untold?
Yeah, the Untold.
It really, dang, on some deep, like it really brought the clarity and the vision of what that is. To
Oh,
say
yeah.
that there's a lot of stories.
It is. Because we all
Yeah.
got one. It don't matter
Yeah.
what you do.
Wow.
How did you get there?
Wow.
So yeah, that's what, you know.
I like that.
I know. So I know it's right because you deep.
No, for
Pause,
real.
but pause. But no, the
I'm
way you
like,
think,
it's hitting
yeah,
me.
no,
It's just
fact.
hitting me. It's just like in waves. Like, whoa.
Yeah, no, that's a
I'm
real
trying
thing.
not to, give you all these ideas.
No, that's
now I'm just like, yo,
no, that's the reason I
Yeah,
do it. Because again,
yeah.
all of these stories, just from people, whoever it may be, these are stories I wanted to hear coming up,
Yep.
but it wasn't a thing.
Yeah, it wasn't available.
Now, so it's like, no, use my relationships or whatever, and
I love that.
yeah, nah, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, I appreciate you for coming, man.
All good, dog.
All right, so yo, this is another episode of Untold with your boy Rex Hardy, my guest, my brother Brandon Van Hodges, and we out.
Untold. This is the Untold.